Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I couldn't resist but to do full on Friday and do a picture in R.J. Hampson's new book. There is a flip through on my channel. It's the most adorable little book. It's like just over hand size. It's gorgeous and hilariously funny. So I've got the Honolulu, the 96 set from a Hoo, the pastel 96 set. So I'm going to be using some colours from there, but it's literally just basing, and probably most of the time I'll go over it, but it just saves my hands because I have quite a bit of pain. So the page I've chosen is this beautiful tiger that says investigation. I love it. I love it. I don't think I could do the zebra on camera because I'd probably end up laughing the whole time. So obviously we're going to do black stripes. We're going to give him some cream bits on his paws and an orange body. So I have got my marker pen ready, which surprisingly enough is salmon pink. But on this paper, I did do a little testing on the back here. It does come out really quite orange. So that's perfect sort of highlight colour for our tiger. So I'm going to colour. Let's pick a bit that's quite easy to get to. Let's bring. Oh, you can see. Yeah, maybe we should just stay in so I don't blur the camera. So I'm using the brush side. I love these markers because I'd always use chisel and the fine end markers, but because I'm shaking, I thought I wouldn't get on with the brush, but the brush on these is absolutely fantastic. You can get into some really tiny little spots with it, and colour really nicely with them. So there we go, we're getting a base of our orange tiger. Well, these don't have a black in this set, so I'll have to choose something else. So on the screen will be all the marker colours that I'm using. This one is crescent yellow, and we're going to do this big leaf here in crescent yellow. I know that sounds odd, but it will give us a really nice highlight colour. And I do try to avoid going over the black lines because RJ's book's pretty good, but sometimes Amazon print will smudge with alcohol markers. So that's something just to be aware of. So I just do try to avoid colouring over them, especially if you're using a light colour like this. So I should be colouring that leaf like this. Might as well just do it with you, the amount of time that it takes. So how are you all? Are you looking forward to our full-on Fridays and watercolour Wednesdays and mini Mondays? I know I set it up, but then things happened and we didn't get to it. So that's that leaf. Then I'm going to do this leaf in lime green, which is a very gorgeous colour. So we've got some jungly colours going on behind him. And then we've got to do our poor little mouse. There we go, a bit of lime green. They have some incredibly beautiful colours in this set. And what I like about it is that when they run dry, you can go onto a Hoo site and order more. So, okay, so we've got greyish yellow now. I know that sounds weird again, but we're going to do his little beardy bit here. And the beauty of these books is that you can, that's not bleeding, that is where the page is going transparent and you can see the picture underneath. Right, where else? Here, around his little nose. when I first coloured in these books, and because RJ puts this lovely little picture this side, I was like, oh no, it's all bled through into my colours, but it doesn't. It's just the paper goes a bit transparent while it's wet. So I do have a piece of paper and an acetate sheet behind. So you just want some, you know, a couple of sheets of, well, a few sheets of paper, or something that is not porous. We're going to have this bit, cream. And then what we'll do is we can use a white pencil to put some highlights in there. And what's just so cool is that because they're it's a cartoon picture, you can get away with these colours. And I love that about it. So I'm going to colour all his feet, all his little toes. This one. See, look how cool that colour is now it's dried. Perfect for an under painting, if you like, of our, before we put our pencils on. Okay, we need to do this paw. We will get to pencils in a minute. I just want to show you where I'm putting the colours. And I think we'll do the top of his little ear rolls. Why not? We can always change it and put black on them if we want to. I think that's about it for that colour. Oh, and a little bit of belly under here, look. There we go. Alright, so apart from his stripes, the rest of him is going to be that salmon pink colour. So I will go off and colour that. Oh no, I'm a little mousy. Mousy, I've got cool grey, 00, so like the lightest grey we've got. So I'm going to take my tiny little point and get up in his tail there, and then let's just fill our little mousey in very lightly, and then we can come in with pencils and bring him to life. There we go. Alright, so I'll go and colour him in. You don't need to see me use salmon pink all over him, and then I'll be back and we'll do some pencil work in him. See you in a minute. Okay, here he is, our cute little tiger. So I've got 3 colours to do some shading on him with. I have got mineral orange, orange and yellowed orange. So we're going to change him up a little bit. I don't want to lose the cartoon aspect of him at all. So, sorry, it's a bit close. It makes the picture blurry is what I'm trying to think. I made a mistake there, and I think that's meant to be black. But it doesn't matter because it's going to be black. So let's not worry about it. Okay, so I'm going to take my mineral orange and I'm going to come in where I want the shadows. So if you don't have the alcohol markers, you can just use these colours. I've had to shut my window because there is a crazy mower man out there. And it's been, I don't know how they're mowing the lawn because it's been raining this morning. So, okay, so I'm going to switch to orange, which is much brighter, and go over that mineral orange. And let's just come up around his little stripes a bit. And just soften it out so we can put that yellowed orange in. I love these books. They are just Amazing. Just to have that satisfaction of having completed a page quite quickly, and yeah, it's really nice, especially when they're funny too. Okay, so yellowed orange, let's go in with that. And it's a very good match on that salmon. So all I have to do, if you've got painful hands, is just softly layer it over the top. Boom! And you've got a lovely soft blend. There we go. And it just stops, for me, it just takes away some of that pain that you get. So alcohol markers are a godsend, as is painting a godsend. Thoroughly enjoying it. Okay, so we've got one little leg. Let's do look at his face. Let's do round his face. Okay, let's put some mineral orange round here and bring that up there. A little bit of orange. And then we can just fade that into that bit with the yellowed orange. A little bit of the yellowed orange up in his ear. Okay, we want a little bit of shadow under his eye. So, mineral. A little bit over there, mineral orange. Top of his nose. And bring that down round here. Around his little creases here. I'll put a little bit in the back there. Now I don't know if RJ intended that to be left blank, but I just filled it in. Okay. And right, let's do that bit first. So switch to our orange. I like the tiger, RJ. If we could have a tiger book, that would be cool. Bit of orange up under there. We'll put a little bit of the brighter orange there. Okay, let's switch to yellowed orange. Oh my goodness, he's adorable. Isn't it lovely when they start to come to life? I love it. That when you've got a very flat cartoon picture, and then all of a sudden they start to come to life. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Okay, let's do his tail. So I am going to do the inside bit with the mineral orange, I think. Don't forget these bits will be black, but I've left them out because if I go over or have one of my hand spasms, I can just cover it with black, which will be lovely. I don't know what I'm going to use to do the black yet. I do have a black alcohol marker, but that's quite a risky business for me, putting black on him with alcohol marker. If you know, can you imagine? One slip and I've ruined him. So orange. Yellowed orange. And this is why I didn't do zebra on camera, because I don't know that I could hold it together while I coloured him. I'd just be permanently giggling. I love it. Absolutely love him. He's gorgeous. Okay, so let's put some shadow in round here. So some around his little paws, in that little bit there. Around the top here. In this bit. And in here. And bring that up there. Oh, I hope you can't hear that. It is so annoying, honestly. He's deranged, this man. We have... it clearly doesn't matter whether it's raining or not, but he's out there with his flaming lawnmower, permanently mowing, or cutting something up, or... oh, I don't know. He's deranged. Perhaps he's got a business or something, I don't know. But he's, yeah, it's quite annoying. You just want a bit of peace. Just want to sit and do a bit of peaceful colouring with my online colouring friends. Oh, he stopped. Oh, bliss. I wonder if somebody said something to him, maybe. Let's think about this. Okay, so I'm just going to follow with stripes, I think, and do shadow from each stripe, like that. A little bit in his little spot there. And around this one. Mineral orange in there. And around here. Orange. Oh dear. So, I don't know what I was going to say. I had something in mind and I've forgotten what I was going to say. Can't remember. It's gone. Nothing unusual for me there though. So let's keep going. Okay, so we're just getting this orange in here. So I'm just going over all the little patches that we've put the mineral orange on and bringing that orange out further. And then we can go in with our yellowed orange and fill everything else in. Just do that softly touch so that we've got that blend into that salmon pink. These come out so cool, and you look at them and you think, oh, they won't take long. Some of them do. I don't think this is going to take us too long, but some of them do. I did, in RJ's Asleep, I did the little fairy in there for my Patreons, and it took ages. I think it's probably just me, but it did take a long time. I'm not complaining. I love my colouring. You know I do. So don't get me wrong. Okay, and then let's go to our yellowed orange, and then we can fill this in, backtrack over it, fill this in, and we can see then if we need to darken him up anywhere. I don't think we will, because of his the cartoon nature of him, I think he'll take whatever we throw at him and still look cute. And then we've got to address his little fur bits. I'm just wondering whether, did I put orange in there? A bit more orange in there then. I'm just wondering whether I should do the stripes in pencil. Because then we could have, we could go from black to a lighter colour. Just so we get a bit of highlight in like we've done with the rest of the body. Or would it look cool with just flat black? I don't know. I don't know, people. What do you think? Can I just say, 4 years of YouTube and you've never answered me back once while I'm filming. What's wrong with you? There you go. Oh, I love him. He's adorable. Right, now to address his little furry parts, I've got seashell pink. So we're just going to put a little bit of shadow on his on these little fur bits around here with the seashell pink. I might have to re-black up some of the lines because I've gone over them, but a little tiny bit of seashell pink, just lightly in there. And in here. Round his toes. And his claws. I mean, this isn't going to be super obvious, this colour, but that's what I wanted. And if you've not got the markers, you can do him in this colour. And then I might try a little bit of white. Yeah, there we go. And it really shows up over that alcohol marker, look. So we can get this lovely little highlight. And that's why I'm thinking, should we do the stripes in pencil? I don't know. Okay, let's put some shadow in here. So I always do try to, I mean, basically I use alcohol markers just to help my hands so that you don't have to work so hard to fill up the paper. And I always try to use colours that you could use without alcohol markers if you don't have them, or you can't use them, because I know some people sort of quite averse to the smell. I have to say, I can't, let me just check, double check. I can't smell anything coming off of them, but then I'm not particularly that sensitive to them. So don't quote me on that, but I have had some that are smelly. But I just like these colours because mostly would use alcohol markers for a base. Oh look, I haven't finished there. Let's go back in with that yellowed orange. And so I want lighter colours. let's do this bit darker in there. I think I will just perhaps go over the lines with with some kind of maybe a jelly roll would be safe. Let's make him darker under his nose. Or I could do Posca. And then let's put the white in. Isn't that cool how well that stands out when you've put alcohol marker down? Look, bit of Prisma white. I didn't even say that we're using Prismas. Here he comes, look at him, he's gorgeous. Right, some shadow, can you see? Yeah, some shadow around here. That's another thing about this book. Look how much I've moved about. I'm such a fidgety colourer. I move my pages all around and I haven't lost you. Okay, so we just put in our shadow down here. And then we'll pull in our white. Love that. I love how that works. There we go. Oh, we got the little tummy bit here. Mustn't forget his little tummy. And then white. Okay, and then we've got this paw. So we'll make it dark around here. And then put the white at the top there. And then just this little foot. So in between each of his little toes and over his claw. And this one. And then the fun part is bringing the white on. Just a bit more there. Look at that. So cool. Alright, and then what have we got now? We have got, I'm going to take 50% French grey and just colour in our little mousey. So just a little bit around the bottom. And then just sort of fade it right out. Okay, what was that French grey? I think we need a paler one, don't we? Excuse me, markers. Sorry. Let's do 30% French grey. So we can just blend that into that alcohol marker, or if you haven't got them. There we go. And we want a bit of pink. Oh no, let's take peach instead. So a bit of peach at that tail, just so it stands out a bit more on his nose and in his little ear roll. There we go. One little mousey, poor little fella. Okay. Greens. I've got marine green and sap green, and I've got grey green light. So let's do this one. So let's colour up this stalk, and then I want some brighter colours for that one. Okay, and then we'll do a little bit sort of diagonally on this leaf, and we'll turn it and do the same here. So like at the base, just bring it up slightly on the angle. And the same on this one, so I'm just twizzling the book about to get so I don't have to work, my wrist doesn't have to move about so much. Just fade it out a bit. And then same here. And here. Okay, then we're going to go in with a little bit of sap green light. All my pencils are, the numbers are coming off, and it dawned on me why, and that's because when I colour like this because of pain, it's rubbing all the all the letters off. Okay, so we'll bring that in. And then we've got just that tiny tip that we can put the grey-green light in. If you want to, you don't have to. Okay, I'm just going back in with my sap green. Just tidying that up. Okay, there's that one. A bit more marine green, I think. Let's darken up this stalk. Yeah. Okay, now we've got to sort the colours out for this one. I think I want lime peel. Oh, that's going to look good. So let's do some lime peel from here. Yeah, that looks nice with that colour. Around the bottom here. And then up the stalk. Around the bottom here. I haven't got much gossip really. I haven't done an awful lot. Well, in terms of leaving the house and stuff. I've been dossing. No, I'm joking. I just haven't done an awful lot. Okay, what else have we got? What's this? Let's try a bit. Oh, no. No, 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 Lucy, no. What else have we got? Sorry, I'm just looking to see what I've got that I can put in there. I don't want chartreuse. I don't like the brightness of those colours. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Scary. Cream. We could try a bit of cream, but I don't want to obliterate that. Oh no, that works. So lime peel and cream. Sounds like I'm baking some kind of cheesecake. Love cheesecake. I think I must be hungry. Started talking about food. What time is it? Oh, well, it is lunchtime. Okay, I'm going to go back in with that lime peel. And actually, I'm wondering if marine green would look quite good as a darker lime peel in the centre. And then marine green with that lime peel. That would work really nicely. And I'm going round leaving the centre out and just leaving that as lime peel for reasons only known to myself. I don't know, but I just think it would look nice. Bit of shadow maybe at the bottom of the leaf. Nope, not in there. back over that with lime peel, and then I think we should leave that alone. They shouldn't need an awful lot of work. They're just beautiful little cartoon pictures that are meant for easy, satisfying colouring. So there is a risk of overworking them, I think, anyway. And then you lose all the fun out of it. Okay, and then we'll just go back in with some cream, and we get this lovely bright jungle leaf. There we are. Okay, all that remains is black. So I think, if you don't mind, I am going to choose a medium. I'll let you know obviously what one it is, but I'm going to do it off camera just because I'm so shaky and it will take forever. You don't need to watch me do flat colouring in black, do you? So I'm going to do that. I will find something to colour them with that I feel safe to do it with, and then I'll come back and we'll do any finishing touches together. So I will see you in a minute. Okay, here he is. So I did use a hoo-hoo marker. I don't know what, I think these are Honolulu ones, but it got the little tiny stiff point on the end. So I used that, and then I used my jelly roll to get near the edges because I was scared that I was gonna, with my shaky hands, would go over it. So we've got a couple of little bits and pieces I want to do. So like his claws, I'm going to take that very pale grey that we used for our little mouse, and I'm just, not that end, and I'm just going to put a little bit of grey just on the underside, leaving the top part white. So sorry I had to go off camera and do that, but I had to lean right over and really take my time to do it because of my shakes, and I don't think any of you would have appreciated me leaning over like that. Okay, so there's the grey. We're going to put a little bit of a shadow underneath him. So I have got deep cream, and it's this colour. And then I think we'll see, I don't know if I like that actually, looking at that now. I wanted more of a brown colour, so what about if we go in with warm grey 1. Now here's the challenge, can I find warm grey 1? Because of my dyslexic tendencies. Oh, I found it. I find things difficult like that. So I've got warm grey 1 actually. So let's go in with, so underneath him here, I'm going to put a neat line, or try to put a neat line around him. Don't worry about that black coming through. Like I said, that's the page underneath. That'll disappear. Okay, so we've got a neat line underneath him. Now we can just bring it out into some little strokes of, just like he's on a jungle path or something. Maybe just a little bit under mousy. Like that. Let's not be neat about it, let's just chuck it in there. Okay, and then I've got a white Uniball Signo, and I want to put some highlight on his little nose. Which is another really cool thing about alcohol markers, is that your gel pens work straight over the top. What else? Do we need anything else anywhere else? That's going to bother me, so I'm going to have to tidy that up. I can't leave it looking like that. I can't do it, folks. It's the control freak in me, I'm afraid. And there is definitely an element of that, because like trying to do like loose watercolouring, I find it so hard because I want to keep going back in and fiddling and making things perfect. So I'm sorry, I cannot leave my picture scruffy like that was. There we go. Alright, I think we're done, folks. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful little picture. And I just adore these. See, it's just, this is what I call step away itis. And I can't do it. I just can't step away. I don't know what it is. Stop it. And the amount of pictures I've spoiled by doing, you know, not stepping away when it's done. Just leave. All right, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this little video. I've loved it, and it's a pleasure to be back with you all and doing our colouring. Thank you all for your wonderful response on Watercolour Wednesdays. I'm thrilled to bits that we get to do that, and I get to practice watercolour with you. And that doesn't just necessarily mean watercolour paint. It could be Neocolour 2s, it could be acrylic, it could be gouache, whatever comes up. But I think it'd be really good fun for us all. And then there'll be mini Mondays, God willing. Nothing else pops up that's amazing that I have to show you first. All right, my lovely friends, thank you so much for joining me. Have a fabulous weekend. Let's hope the weather picks up here a little bit. I hope for all my friends across the pond, the 4th of July was amazing for you. So I'll let you go. So until we meet again on Monday, take really good care of yourselves, and I'll see you then. All right. Bye, folks.